Hey my loves, for today's look we're going to be using the new Colourpop Whatever palette, and I am obsessed. I just cannot wait for fall, so if you guys want to see how I did this, then please keep watching. So the first shade I'm going to be using is this one called Mr. Brightside, and this is a GLF Cosmetics brush. I'll link them down below. Unfortunately, it doesn't have a number, so I can't tell you exactly which one, but it's by their new bundle. So I'm going to take this shade and I'm going to gradually apply it into my crease area, and I'm just going to sort of drag it outwards as well. Now, I always like to take a little bit of product at a time, and this shade is very pigmented, so it's up to you how much you want to take, but I like to build up my colors. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, please ignore my other eye. We're just doing this one today. So, yeah, my brow is horrible. But anyways, let's move on. Next, I will be picking up the shade called Bad Guy. And this is on the 112 crease brush by Lamora Beauty. And I'm just going to apply that directly on top, a little bit above the first shade that we applied, just to start blending it out. And I like to use small circular motions and then just blend upwards. So I'm just going to fast forward this part, but I'm going to leave it in so you guys can see what it looks like. Next, I'll be picking up this shade called Maybe Later, and this brush is by Glitter Realm Co. From one of their bundles, which I will also link down below. And I'm just going to use this to blend out the first two shades, and I'm going to kind of wing it outwards like a V shape. I mean, if you can, I don't know if that makes sense, but you guys can see what I'm doing here. Next, what I'm doing here is I just took a clean blending brush and I'm just going to blend it all together to make sure it is nice and smooth. Next, I'm going to be cutting my crease, and this is a small e.l.f. concealer brush. I'm taking the Moira Cosmetics Mega Waterproof Concealer, and I'm just going to start by applying it on the majority of my lid. And then what I'm going to do is sort of, well, I'll let you guys watch to see the kind of cut crease that I'm going to achieve today. And then, of course, I'm just going to go back and clean up the line just a little bit more. And after that, I'm going to take a little bit of setting powder, and I'm just going to apply it on the first part of the concealer here. And now with a flat brush, I'm going to be taking the shade Bad Guy, and I'm just going to pat it above the concealer. And I'm going to leave a little gap on the top, and you'll be able to see what I mean. You see how I didn't take it all the way up top? I'm just going to leave that gap so that I can apply some glitter. Now next, I'm going to be taking the shade Mr. Brightside, and I'm going to apply that at the end of it. And the brush I'm using here is a small flat brush by GLF Cosmetics. Next, I'll be picking up the shade Duh, and I'm going to apply some glitter glue in the space that I left first, and then I'm going to apply the glitter on top of it. And I'm also just going to pat a little bit of the glitter on the first part. Now for the lower lash line, I'm just going to apply the shade Bad Guy. And now for highlight, I'm going to be using the shade called Tardy. Next, I'll be applying some mascara and then some eyelashes. And lastly, I'll be applying this cream gel liner by Colourpop. So this is the final look. I think it would be perfect for homecoming, perfect for fall, and I just love it so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a blessed week, and we'll see you next time.